A very good afternoon to all of you. Once again, we welcome you to the Greece Investment Summit 2025. It has been an exciting day. We have done a lot of discussions with a lot of professionals and veterans from the industry. And now we have a very interesting session with a company called Sthenos. They do a lot of important functions when it comes to the investment part of the real estate in Greece itself. So I would like to invite Kiki, who's going to take us through their journey and how they have evolved over the years as Sthenos. So, welcome, Kiki.
Thank you very much, and thank you for having us.
It's a pleasure. So, without wasting much time, Kiki, I would like to straight away go on the vision strategy that you have for your organization. So, what was the founding vision behind Sthenos and how it has evolved since 2021?
Sthenos was founded with the vision of providing end-to-end real estate solutions in the challenging Greek market. Our name, Sthenos, derived from the concept of the grit and resilience and reflects the company's ability to navigate market complexities and overcome obstacles. Since 2021, we have expanding the services that we offer. We have enhanced our technological capabilities, and we believe ourselves as a Greek. We believe ourselves to be a trusted partner in the foreign investors market.
Interesting, interesting. Going to the next question, Kiki, what key market gaps does Thanos aim to address in the Greek real estate sector? This is very important.
We're trying to lift the barrier in the foreign investments. As always, there are barriers in the foreign investments, and one of the most basic barrier is the culture. So we are trying to lift this barrier by addressing the lack of comprehensive real estate solution that integrate project management, investment advisory, and regulatory navigation. This is something that I underline. It's very important for the Greek market because the Greek market is actually known for bureaucratic hurdles and a complex legal framework. We try to provide a structured approach to overcome these challenges and ensure successful investments.
Absolutely, absolutely. Another important question is that there are plenty of real estate agents and investing solution companies in Greece right now. How do you differentiate yourself among those companies? What's your USP?
Sthenos was created by Amit Desau, my partner, which is used to be and still is investor, but when he came to Greece in 2018, he was a foreign investor and entrepreneur. And myself, which I was engaged in consulting services in real estate. After 3 years of collaborating with each other, we decided to create this company, and we're proud to say that we are standing out through our holistic project management services approach. And we offer everything from market research and acquisition to legal compliance and asset management. We have deep knowledge of the market. We have a very extensive network and commitment to transparency.
Excellent, excellent. Moving to the next question, what has been Stano's biggest achievement so far in managing real estate investments?
One of Sthenos' key achievements has been the successful structuring and executing of large-scale investment deals for international investors, streaming regulatory approvals, and ensuring high returns in the Greek market.
Okay, that's pretty interesting. And so everybody have different expectations when they enter into a new market or for specifically for the investment purpose. And how do Stenos ensure alignment between the investors' expectations and market realities?
The key, as mentioned before, is the deep knowledge of the market. Depending on the project, also Sthenos conducts thorough due diligence, market analysis, and feasibility studies before recommending investment opportunities.
Excellent, excellent. I think that's one of the most important factors for any investor to feel comfortable about investing through you guys, because since you already have the market research done, it saves a lot of time for him, and he has that kind of a goodwill coming all the way with it. So great. Going to the next question again, it's something that it's a different segment altogether. We're going to discuss now. It's about the investment approach and fund management. So, what is the typical investment model that Stanos follow for the real estate acquisitions?
Sthenos investment model is focusing on high growth areas, undervalued properties, and projects with strong yield potential. Investments are structured for long-term value creation through renovation or even redevelopment or strategic leasing.
Interesting. Okay, going to the next again, it's very important. How does Thanos conduct market research and identify high potential properties for investments? I think this is again very important for investor per se.
We utilize market analytics, demographic trends, of course, economic indicators in order to assess the property's potential. We also leverage local expertise and partnership for on the ground insights. This is very important also for the Greek market.
Absolutely, absolutely. Moving forward, how do you structure the investment deals for international investors?
We have flexibility in our structure. We can go with direct acquisitions, co-investments, and of course ensuring compliance with Greek regulation.
Okay, okay. So, in terms of having a long-term investor relation, transparency is of prime importance. How do you guys manage that?
Um, Sthenos provides regular updates, expenses report, whatever has to do with financial statements, and investor briefings on specific and prearranged dates.
Okay, okay. Now, of course, I mean there is something called as the structured co-investment opportunities for foreign investor. How does Stanos deal with it?
We collaborate with international investors either through joint ventures or partnership, like a
Okay,
shared ownership structure.
okay, okay. That makes a lot of sense. Next question would be how does sorry, what are the key investor concerns Stanos address when dealing with the international clients? So I think these are certain FAQs that you have received over the years of your study as well as your research and of course the clients you have dealt with. So if you can give a small overview on that, please.
Sorry, I didn't understand the last your last
I would
sentence.
say what are the key investor concerns Stanos address when dealing with the international clients?
Okay.
Of course, the regulatory compliance and all, yeah, we're talking about.
Okay. Regulatory compliance is very, very important. Taxation clarity and property management. These are our primary concerns.
Okay, okay. Does Thanos have a minimum investment threshold for foreign investors, institutional investors to be precise?
Depending on the model, for direct acquisition, no, we don't have a minimum. In other models, like the joint ventures or partnership, we need the 50%
Okay,
investment.
okay, okay. So we'll move on to the next subject matter, which is the operational efficiency and project management. In that particular, we have one question which came across was what are the biggest operational challenges in managing large-scale real estate projects in Greece?
Yeah. You probably can tell from what I have said in the previous question, but the regulatory approvals, very, very big challenge, the bureaucratic delays, the fluctuating material cost, the prices. We experienced a couple of years ago a 40% increase in material costs.
Hmm.
and labor market constraints. These are the major challenges.
Okay. And how does Stenos oversee project milestone to ensure timely delivery?
We have a structured project management framework and a milestone tracking. So this helps that we ensure a timely execution of the project.
Excellent. Now, again, this is supposed to be the last question in this particular segment, which says, what risk management strategies does Stenos implement in the real estate operations? Because this is very important. Again, there are a lot of high value risk involved in your business, and how you normally curb and make sure that it has been dealt properly.
So, Sthenos employs legal due diligence, technical due diligence, market analysis, and diversified investment strategies in order to mitigate the risk.
Okay, okay, interesting. So let's come on to the next a very important segment, which is about the regulatory and compliance strategy. We have already spoken briefly in the previous segment, but how do Stenos navigate the complex regulatory landscape in Greece for the real estate investments?
By working very, very closely with legal and technical experts and tax advisors, as well as trusted connections on site, on the field, we ensure full compliance with local laws.
Can you help us with some of the legal and tax compliances for international investors? How do you deal with that?
We provide advisory services on Greek tax regulation. Um, we structure investment efficiency and facilitate all the necessary legal and technical documentation.
Okay. And now, as cliche it may sound, but what are the biggest regulatory challenges that you guys face in the Greek real estate market? I think it's common for everybody in all parts of the world, but just for our subscribers to understand better.
It's the lengthy approval process in some cases, when especially it has to do with the historical city center of Athens. Most of the city, it's considered historical city center and part of the islands as well. So there's a lengthy approval process in these areas. And the other thing very important and very challenging is the planning authorities regulation changes.
Okay, okay. Um, what's the role of Stanos in terms of helping investors secure permits and approval for real estate transactions?
We act as a liaison between investors and Greek authorities. We ensure smooth permit approvals and regulatory compliance.
Okay. Last segment of our discussion is about the international expansion and growth strategy, which is purely meant for Stanos. So, what is your long-term strategy for attracting international investors?
We aim to expand our network and strengthen our investors' trust and leverage also the digital marketing to attract foreign investors
Okay, okay.
as we do now.
Of course. Now, I mean, if I say any organization when they come into picture, they always want to expand into different segments and, of course, some geographies as well. From Stano's standpoint of view, what do you think? Which is one geography you want to expand to, or are there any Greek markets that you want to capture further within the Greek market itself?
Uh, First of all, Greece remains our primary focus, but we're exploring strategic expansion within high growth regions and potential an international market. Um, but our strategic goals is to expand in new Greek regions like islands that are not that famous, like Santorini and Mykonos. We started already to do that, to enter new development construction. And what we want to do, and it's a strategic goal, is to increase the technology integration.
Okay, okay. So I think we have almost answered all the questions in this segment also, because the last one was supposed to be the next 5 years. How do you see your growth strategy? I think you have mentioned about the technological integration, which is a very prominent part of any organization's growth as well.
Yes, yes, yes.
So we really appreciate your time, Kiki, and I hope
Thank you
that
very much.
our viewers must have received some kind of a better understanding about your product and services, and they would definitely seek recommendations. So before we leave, any particular advice or recommendation for anybody who is looking to invest in the Greek real estate market?
The choice of the partner is very, very important, and watch out the regulatory and the bureaucratic hurdles.
Absolutely. Very well said. Very well said. And last but not the least, to all our subscribers, it's always important to use your due diligence before making any kind of investments. We always promote that. And of course, the purpose of hosting these seminars is to educate you to understand the market better. And we hope we have made some increment to your knowledge about the Greek investment market. So, once again, thank you, Kiki, and thank you, all the subscribers, for watching us live. Thank you.
Thank you very much.